FBI has made another arrest in connection to the riots at the U.S. Capitol earlier this month. Brandon Straka from Omaha was taken into custody today. He's now facing 3 federal charges, including impeding law enforcement during civil disorder. And told tonight, the FBI has arrested about 100 people for the violence at the Capitol.
Well, it looks like another one bites the dust as far as people who were at or involved in storming the Capitol. I choose my words carefully because not everybody who was there actually stormed the Capitol or went inside of the Capitol. Brandon Straka, the founder of Walkaway, was arrested in Omaha, Nebraska, and he's in FBI custody. Now, his charges are impeding law enforcement officer during civil disorder, knowingly entering and remaining on restricted grounds without lawful authority, and or engaging in disorderly conduct within proximity to a restricted building to impede official functions. That is a mouthful. Also, engaging in disorderly conduct with intent to disturb a hearing before Congress. Per the FBI document here, they received a tip that Brandon Straka was at the Capitol building and that he posted a video, but he later deleted it. So they went and found it on YouTube. It's like 8 minutes long. I will link to it in the description if you want to see the whole thing. There's really nothing to it other than a bunch of people standing in front of the Capitol building and trying to get in. They're trying to like funnel in, but it's really crowded over there. And Straka's there, but you can't tell until he turns around the camera to show his face. And I think that was, incriminating, put him at the scene of the crime and shows his face. He also tweeted that he was there too. So all the incriminating evidence was there to at least make an arrest. But from the video, he doesn't actually go inside the Capitol. I guess he shouted or said, "Let's storm," or "Let's go inside." But there's other people there too. So it's really hard to make out who said what. There's a lot of dudes there. They're all saying stuff. Apparently Brandon Straka said, "Let's go inside." Also, in the video, it looks like a Capitol Hill police officer got his shield taken away, and apparently Straka said, "Take the shield." So you can see here, he clearly showed his face, which put him at the scene of the crime. That's pretty incriminating, just like some of his tweets where he said that he was there and he mentioned like 1776. He said some things in his Twitter, which I guess in combination with him being physically at the Capitol, not going inside, was enough to arrest him. And I don't know anything about these charges, how much time they carry, but I'm willing to bet they're going to try to make an example out of him because he's a high profile conservative. So I think that's a way for them to essentially crush the rebellion. If they can arrest as many high profile people as possible, then they can really, show that they're not going to tolerate it. It's like a show of strength, I guess. They're like, we're going to take all of y'all down. And I'm willing to bet because his Twitter is still there. It's a matter of time before his Twitter gets disabled. They disabled Mike Lindell's Twitter. It looks like they're trying to disable RSBN's Twitter. There's a lot going on right now. I would say nobody is safe. They are dropping the hammer. It's open season right now. If you supported the president, if you are generally on the wrong side as far as this goes, you're going to be targeted. I mean, they've already said that everyone who voted for Trump is responsible for what happened at the Capitol, which is just absurd. They're saying Trump supporters need to be deprogrammed. And this is just the beginning of an onslaught of censorship, arrests, people being doxxed, ostracized. But here's the thing for me. The overwhelming hypocrisy of this, because when Kavanaugh was being confirmed, not only did leftists storm the Capitol building, they didn't get inside, but if they did get inside, I'd imagine you would have had a similar outcome to what we saw on January 6th. But that's neither here nor there. They stormed the Capitol. They also stormed the Supreme Court, and they were clawing and scratching and beating at the doors. They were surrounding congressmen and senators out in public, away from the safety and law enforcement protection of a federal building. So it's even actually more dangerous in that situation. But there was no FBI investigation, little to no arrests. If there were arrests, it certainly wasn't covered by the media, not even conservative media. So it's just a double standard. That's simply what it is. So Brandon Straka has been arrested on federal charges for his involvement slash participation at the Capitol building with the riots. And yeah, as you can see from the video, which, like, again, I'll put in the description, he did not go inside, but I guess that's enough for him to be arrested. We'll just wait and see how this unfolds. The censorship thing is getting crazy. So make sure you guys subscribe to my backup channel in case anything happens to this main channel. That link will be in the description. Also, sound off. Let me know what you guys think about this. Like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video.